All right, Curtis. I think we are now
Hey,
officially live on all channels. Good
excellent.
morning.
Looking good. Good morning. Good morning.
Awesome. Awesome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Get Shit Done show. My name's Telman Knutson. I'm here with my Sunday co host, Curtis Leong.
Curtis. Yep.
What are you up to this weekend, Curtis?
Well, yesterday we're at the beach right here in Fort Erie, and then today I got should be fun.
I totally didn't hear that. You completely froze.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
say it again. I'll say it again. Yeah, we're going. Yesterday was at the beach. That was a lot of fun with the family, and then today I'm going to go jet boating with some people from work. It's some like a team building thing we're doing, so should be fun.
Is jet boating similar to jet skiing or is it something else?
No, it's a big boat that goes super fast across the Niagara River. So, and you get wet. You get like super wet. It's like taking a shower every 5 seconds or something. They're explaining. So, I put my bathing suit on today.
Nice. Get some video of that, if nothing else. Do some live if you can when it's not
Yeah,
too wet.
yeah. I'll see. I don't know if you're allowed to have your phones because it goes pretty fast, right? So, it's like
Yeah,
some
well,
rides
whatever. Try it
a minute
before and
late.
after or something.
Yep. Yeah,
But
for sure.
that's cool. That's cool. Awesome. Well, so guys, welcome to the Get Shit Done show. This is a pretty cool episode. It's episode 222.
Oh wow, 222.
222.
Nice.
That's right. Making progress. Making progress. And we are in our our Sunday hypnotherapy series that we're doing with Curtis Leong. Curtis
Yep.
has been my Get Shit Done co-host for Sundays for a long time,
Yep.
and a hypnosis client, and he volunteered at my request to go live for several sessions, so you guys can have the experience and you can watch what it's like to do hypnotherapy, what the pre-talk is like, what
Yep.
it's like over multiple sessions, all these types of things. And so, Curtis, before we get into your homework for the week and
Yes.
before we get into your progress and all that kind of stuff, I just want
Right
to
on.
touch base with you on this is our fourth session in this series together.
Yep.
And I would like to know what you feel is changing or has changed in yourself in the last month as a result of doing this every weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Wow.
what have you noticed in yourself?
Well, I can't believe it's been a month. Honestly, like today's a month right now. That's pretty cool. When I first started, I didn't feel as confident as I do now. I am finding that my to-do list, I'm able to fulfill it a little bit better. Still not at 100% as I wish to, but I find that I feel more motivated to get things done right away instead of the I'll do it later type excuse. So that's working out that way. I find that listening to the hypnosis sessions were very good and helpful. I found that the first one has worked better than the second one for some reason when I'm listening to it. I don't know why, but I find when I was listening to the second one, it worked okay, but the first one had more impact, I found. So
How
if we
do
do
you
another one, yep,
when you say, just for your own personal experience,
yep.
when you say you found it worked better or it had more impact, can you describe exactly what you mean by that?
Okay, so when I listen to it before I go to bed, so I'll do it like before I go to bed. I just find that in the morning I feel better, and then when I get up, I do stuff. Like I still do. I have a routine I follow anyway, but I feel motivated that I have to do it. I can do it. I get it done. Feeling rather than it's like just another day. I gotta do this. Whatever. You know what I mean? So there's
Right,
a different feeling in the morning rather than just I know I have to do it, and it's like how you feel like you're dragging your feet to do it. But when I
right,
listen to the hypnosis, like I know I gotta do this. This is gonna happen. I gotta make progress to get another action. This action to get another result later, hopefully. Right?
right,
It's the
right,
idea behind that. And if I don't do it, I still do my routine, but it's not the same motivation or the what do you call it, like the drive. The little driving thing behind what you do. Sometimes you have that, and then I find if I don't listen, I don't have it. When I listen to it, it's more there. I can feel a little bit more prominent of the drive to get it done,
that
rather
makes
than it's
sense.
just a routine. Like I do it type feeling.
So why do you think that happens?
I think it's your subconscious mind working for you instead of against you. So therefore, it's like, yeah, this is it needs to be done, and it's just in the background. The little voice in the back of your head is like, get her done, do it now, get it done, or whatever
Right,
may be
right,
happening in there. Consciously, you don't know exactly what's happening, but with the subconscious, it's working. You know what I mean? It
Cool.
makes it work. Yeah, so it's kind of cool.
Cool. So, very cool. So, great. Well, so with this in mind,
Yeah.
actually, how often have you been listening to a hypnosis recording throughout the week?
I think I missed only 2 days this week. I think because I was camping.
Yeah.
So I went camping and didn't have the phone died before bed, so I had to plug it in and didn't have time. There was something wrong with the connection, so I didn't have time the 2 nights to do it. But otherwise, yeah, when I was home, I do it every night before I go to bed.
Cool.
One
So
of the two.
most
Yep.
days.
Yep.
Nice. And have you noticed any other positive benefits or shifts happening in your mind, in your emotional state, in your experience of life, and any other changes that you've noticed so far?
I don't just feel a little happier, like within, rather than just like a drudgery of doing your daily work, I
Totally.
guess. So I feel
Totally.
a little more smiles and stuff happening. A little bit more. I don't know. Sometimes you do stuff you don't like to do, and you feel like sort of like angry about doing it, but you have to do it. I don't have that sort of
So what do
feeling
you
about.
have now instead? Like what's changed?
Oh, the feelings or what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
But I mean both. I
Um,
mean, if you're happy, what are you happy about? Like what's shifted around happiness for you?
I I don't know. I don't know what's happier, but I just feel happier in general. Probably from the hypnosis stuff more so, I think. And it's just like kind of take more gratitude to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like instead of just have to do it, it's like, oh, I'm happy to do this. I feel like, oh, I get to do this thing and those sort of things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I get
Well,
to
it's funny,
I
right?
got to spend
Because
time. Yeah.
we all have things that we have to do or we need to do or we feel
Yeah.
like we need to do. And then
Yeah.
we have things that we want to do.
Right.
And sometimes they're the same, but a lot of times they're opposite, right? They feel like here's what we want to do, but we have to do this instead.
Yep.
And so if you think about it, you're just moving your body around, you're talking to people or you're not, like everything that we can do out there in the world, is it really that different from the different things that we can do? Is it really that different? Not really. It's our associations with these activities or our
Yep.
associations with the people that we have to interact with or our associations with the routine that we happen to be involved with, right?
Right. Right.
And so um, when we have resistance to making progress, we're like trying to get ourselves to do something that we don't really want to do.
Yep.
And so it doesn't make us feel very good. But when we're doing something that we want to do because we're working towards something that we want to get better at and improve some area of our life,
Mm-hmm.
that's when everything's in alignment. And so ideally, what you want to do is also your top priority on have to do. Like, what are the most
Yep.
important things you need to do? And you can meet those difficult challenges, whether it's routine and consistency or whether it's breaking your routine and adding something new in and doing new things that make you feel uncomfortable because you don't know what you're doing, and embracing those with enthusiasm rather than
Yep.
dread.
Yep.
Right. So, okay, cool. Well, let's check in on progress. So you have this homework doc that you've been creating,
Yep.
and obviously we've had various chats about that along the way. So
Yep.
I'm not interested in what you didn't get done yet.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm interested in is what did you consider it a check-in. What did you accomplish on your homework doc of the things that you set out for yourself to do? What did you accomplish? And again, before you dive in to the to-do list, to what you got done,
Yep.
talk about what you're working toward, just to bring everybody and yourself up to speed.
All right. What I'm working towards is with my YouTube podcast to get 1,000 followers and to make $1,000 in the next 12 weeks, so
Awesome.
that I can scale up later and then have that proof that I can do this.
Great.
To
But
myself.
you mean the next 8 weeks?
8 weeks now. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, right? 'Cause
Previously
this
it
is
was 12.
session
Now it's
4.
8 left.
Yeah, so we
8
got work
left.
to
Yeah.
do,
Sorry.
right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
in the last 4 weeks, have you done anything new to make money during that time?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
I just used the
So-
same thing as I've used before.
Right. So if you want to make more money, You're building a system, you're building a process, you're learning some things, you're doing some new stuff. But one of the things that we haven't even talked about, we haven't even touched on, are what are the money-making activities that you're doing every day or every week in order to actually make more money while you're improving your skills and building your business? Like, what are the actions that you're taking to drive more revenue, period?
Yep.
You don't do those, you're not going to make any more money. And so those need to make it onto your homework list moving forward.
Okay.
At least one
Write them down.
critical money-making activity that if you did it more, you'd make more money. Real simple. Okay.
Yep.
So I want you to have that in the back of your mind as we continue talking today. What is one or more things, actions that you can take that you know full well, if you do this, you will make more money in the next week. Even if it's $20, $50, $100, whatever, that's a question you want to be asking yourself, and we're going to circle back to it before we wrap up today.
All right.
Okay. So let's go to your progress, right? Progress. Yep. So if you look at your homework sheet, what did you get done this week? Like, what worked?
Okay. So this week I scheduled a post in my group through Facebook. So I did on last Sunday, I did 7 posts in my group. So different posts. So I went to ChatGPT and found, actually I went to Meta AI, because apparently that is a better resource for doing stuff on Messenger and Facebook and all that stuff. Apparently,
I mean, that would make sense, right? Like, yeah.
So I asked that to create some engaging posts for hardworking parents. So I did that, and I just uploaded a couple of things from there. I did that. I didn't use any pictures on some. Some I used pictures just to see what would happen, and I didn't notice much difference of engagement. For me, it was still the same. 1 or 2 people engaged, and that's about it. I did join more parenting groups, and I also got signed into some dad groups too. Just to, because men and women. I did get some engagement from 2 of the groups. People actually responded to my posts, and I liked a bunch of posts within, and then some people actually responded with another like on my comment, like my like. I don't know what do you call that, but they liked what I liked type thing. Whatever response. So I had like probably 12, maybe 15 people respond, like a different, like either a like, or they said like my comment type thing within the different groups. So that's now, hopefully.
Did you just make comments in these groups, or did you make separate posts in these groups?
I did comments on other people's posts, and a couple of them I also did a response to someone's post, and I did my own. I welcome to the group, say hey, thanks for letting me join. And usually, if you join a new group, usually you should get quite a few people responding. Most of them were maybe 5, 6 people on some of the groups, and some were none for whatever reason.
When you join groups, have you started, I mean, I haven't told you to do this, but have you started doing like a video introduction of yourself?
No, I did not do a video. I just did the regular, hey, I'm new here, glad to be part of the group text post.
Yeah, so what I would recommend that you try next is go and do a live stream introducing yourself, but don't promote your website.
So yeah, just say, hey, my name's Curtis.
Well, I would say, hey, my name's Curtis. I'm a dad. I have 1 daughter, whatever, right? And I do a bunch of stuff online with parents, but I wouldn't necessarily name it. Just like say I help parents be better parents, and so I'm a part of a lot of parenting groups, and I'm a parent too, and I'm here to learn. So what's up, everybody? Welcome. Nice to be here. But yeah, basically, because everybody's shy, everybody's introverted, everybody's afraid of criticism. And in most groups, the owner of the group doesn't even go live. No. It's ridiculous. So
so go live in the group. Okay, If they
go live in the group, dude.
Oh, okay.
Go live in the group. And if for some reason you can't do that, record a video. Like if there's a restriction, or if they have a block against that or whatever, just record a private video. Sometimes what happens with some of these groups is you'll go live, but they won't send it out until they've had a chance to review the video, and they won't make so it looks like you're going live, but you're not.
They hold it. Yeah, they hold it.
So that you might run into that. I'm just
Mhm.
giving you a heads up. So,
Okay.
do you feel that you got more responses this week than normal?
Well, I think just by responding to other people, yes.
Right. Okay.
Just by
So
doing
how many?
something.
So at the end of the day, dude, how many posts did you make in other groups?
I think around 15 or so.
Posts,
Yeah.
not just comments.
Well, I'm including that too because I don't know exactly which I did the most of.
Yeah,
Because I
but
just
you
did it. I
can't
didn't
rate
actually
that. No,
document
no,
it.
no,
I
no.
didn't
If I
document.
if I meant included, I would have said how many engagements did you get? But no, the question is how many posts did you do in other groups? Not
Well,
comments.
probably
How many posts?
well, probably 4 or 5, I would imagine. I didn't actually write down what I did in each group. I
Yeah.
just did a general count.
All
You know what I
right.
mean?
Do
I
at
just said, hey, I
least
did
yeah,
this.
yeah. So if you want to build a serious business that's making you 10 grand a month, you need to work harder, dude. You need to do
Okay.
more. Do a post in every group every day, or at least in one group every day, right? But don't slack off on this. Like
Yeah.
every time you do a post, you either learn something or you connect with people. And
Okay.
if you're not making money, if people aren't joining your email list every day and buying your stuff, you're not like you need more eyeballs on your stuff. If you're not putting in the effort, you're not going to get enough. So
Right.
it's good that you did some. That's great, but you really need to turn up the volume on your consistency around this, right? Like your dedication to really doing the things. So so you did a post like 4 or 5 times. Cool.
Yeah.
And what else did you get done this week?
I did the my daily post check thing on my page. What else I do?
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
did
What do you mean? What's your daily post check? No, be specific. What
my
did you do?
bulk.
What is that?
Okay, so on my hardworking parents group, I posted
Yeah,
scheduled posts 5 times this week or 7 times this week,
right.
and then I have my regular auto ones as well. Do you know what I mean? Have in
Okay,
the groups you can do auto posts. I did that. That's already separate, but I did
right,
5 extra or 5 or 7 more extra ones.
right.
And
And
then
but
that's all
didn't
I
you also
did.
say that you didn't get? Didn't you say that you didn't get a lot of response from those?
No, not really. 1 or 2 people, but they're usual people that always respond to everything I do anyway.
Right. So here's the thing.
Yep.
Remember when I told you to stop using AI posts and auto posts and start writing real from the heart human posts
Yeah.
so that people can see that they're AI posts, dude. Everybody knows. That's
Okay.
not helping you. It's hurting you. Don't use AI until you have your shit together. Until you're making
Okay.
money and you have a real like you can't use AI to cut corners when you don't really know how to connect with your audience. AI is
Right.
going to do a worse job, not a better job of connecting with your audience. It's not human.
Yeah.
Right? At some point, there are a lot of things that AI can do better than people, including writing. But one thing that AI can't do is connect on a human level, at least not yet.
Right.
Right. And
Okay.
so what I'm suggesting is if you're doing posts that aren't getting results, do radically different types of posts. Like you
Okay.
really need to do better posts, right? And like do everything you can. But if writing isn't working, get on camera more,
Okay.
right? But I really would encourage. So going out into all these groups. Well, actually, I'm going to look back at your sheet here. So you have this to-do list with all these things, and so
Yeah.
there are all these items that I don't know if they're check offable or not, but there's like homework list from week 1 and homework list from week 2. I want to go
Yeah.
down through these and like what did you get done? Did you do your domain name change?
Yes, that's done.
Okay. Did you set up all your channels on social for that new domain?
No, not yet, because I
Okay.
still have a question.
Okay. How about the meetup group?
I did, but then they wanted to charge me money for it, and then I didn't have enough to pay for it. So,
And did you let that stop you?
yes, I did, because I
Why?
didn't have a way to pay for it. I didn't have a way to pay for it.
How much do they want to charge you?
Well, you gotta do. I think per month it's $30, and then 6 months is like 20. If you got prepay for 6 months.
Okay. So Curtis, this is
Yes.
like heart. It's $30. You got to find a way, man. You
Yeah.
can't let a $30 charge stop you from doing your homework. Like that's your
Oh yeah.
commitment to yourself around your business, right? Like sell something on eBay for $30. right? But you
No,
can't
good,
you
yeah.
can't let that be. You can't let investing money in your. And it's a small amount of money. We're not talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
$3,000, right? You can't let investing a small amount of money. You can't justify that as a reason not to do what you promised you were going to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's the stuff that will just prevent you from making progress. You can't let small obstacles get in your way like that, dude. Like, that
Okay.
is fucking you up. That is really, like, you need to dig deeper. Like,
Okay.
go, it's like, set up a lemonade stand for whatever. Like, seriously, find,
Yeah.
go, like, go do some power washing on the weekends and rent a power washer, and clean some
Yep.
people's houses. But, like, you can't let you can't let $30 stop you from building your business.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, okay, so how could you come up with the extra $30 in the next 7 days?
I don't know, I'd sign up for like DoorDash or something like that. Make some extra money that way.
That's certainly an option, right? There are about 1,000 others though too. Like, that's just the first,
Probably.
right?
Yeah.
Like, could you sell something on Craigslist? Could you sell something on Facebook Marketplace?
I'd have to look around the house for stuff. Yeah.
Totally, right? So, okay. So you said you had a question about the domain name or
Yep.
the social channels.
Yep. Should I have a homepage set up?
Should you have a homepage set
Or should
up?
I just have a link in bio page to start with? Because with Pork Bun, you can do both, either or.
What
Because
do
the
you
link
mean
in
link in
bio is,
bio?
so you know how you have all your different links in a homepage? Like you have like all your socials.
Like Linktree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that for free for the month. So I was wondering if I should do that first, set that up, and then just carry on with the rest of it for later.
Okay.
Just to
So,
have something. So when
okay.
someone goes to my website, they have something to say,
Hold
oh,
on.
hey, this
Just
is Curtis's
I
site.
totally get it. The
Okay.
issue is you're asking. Again, what's happening is, um, so you got this new domain name, right?
Yes, that's right.
What's the domain you ended up with?
Parent Support Circle.
Awesome. When people go to parentsupportcircle.com,
Yep.
what do you want them to do?
I don't know. Sign up for get a blueprint of how side hustles help them and time
Right.
management.
But why?
Yeah.
Why do you want them to do that?
So maybe I can start coaching them later, or give
Okay.
them support.
Dude, you want them to join your email list. That's what you
Yeah.
want them to do every single time.
Yes.
Like, it's real simple. There's no more, you don't need to overcomplicate it. You want them to join your
Okay.
email list. And if you're going to give them a blueprint, fine, but you've kind of already proven that the blueprint that you're trying to give away doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, people even sign up.
maybe
Yeah.
don't do that again. Right. Maybe come up with, you want them to join the free support group. You want them to get on the email list and join the support group. Right. It's like a classic join the email list, join the Facebook group kind of situation. That's it.
Yep.
It's real simple. But, like, right now, is there anything up at your domain?
Nothing.
Okay. And so what I'm saying is it better to have something there or nothing there?
Something I would imagine.
All right. Yeah. So it's always better to do something than it is to wait.
Okay.
We talked about that last week.
Yep.
Don't wait. Waiting wastes. You'll wait your life away, dude. In all seriousness, you already know the answer to the question.
Yep.
Like, get them to join your email list. And if you don't have time to build a landing page, then use the free pork bun thing for a few days while you're building your landing page, and then switch it out, and there's no should. The should is don't wait, make progress no matter what.
Okay.
That's what you should do. Don't wait, make progress, right? Even if you fuck it up, better to fuck it up and make progress and learn from it than to wait. Okay. Don't wait.
All right.
Waiting is the ultimate killer of all entrepreneurs, like, or would-be entrepreneurs. You know,
Yes.
what? Let me see. Entrepreneurs wait, entrepreneurs act, some shit like that, right? Okay, cool. So, any other major milestones or major pieces on your homework list that you got done this week?
No.
Okay.
Just the ones I already talked about.
Great. So, what are the things that you wanted to get done that are on your list that you didn't?
Let's see. Just go through Messenger and personal message people. I didn't do that. I think if I get a response from someone in a Facebook group, I could probably respond to them in Messenger as well, so it's more personal.
Totally.
And then what else was there? I need to do more groups, I think, or should I just stick with the ones I got, the 20 or so, for the next few weeks, or should I keep on adding new groups as they continue?
All right. So the answer is, Curtis, you should be in every single parenting Facebook group that ever exists. Like, this is not complicated stuff. You need more traffic. You need to be more active. You need to create more content, get in front of more people. Most importantly, you need to learn what people are struggling with, and you need to help them with it. That's why you're joining the groups. That's why you're starting the meetup group. It's all about learning how to help your people better. Because right now, your messaging isn't working. They're not responding. And so, like, if they're not responding, it's because you're not helping them, right? You're not doing stuff that they care about. Your goal is to help them. And if it's not coming naturally to you, you need to do your research. And doing research is get in the game and help some people, right? And so, like, let me just give you an example, dude. You've gone to the top. You've been the number one person in a whole bunch of school groups.
Yeah. Last year.
Why are you able to get to number one as a member in a school group, but you have like so much resistance to joining Facebook groups that are filled with your ideal customers and interacting with them? Like, what's the problem? Like, what's the disconnect?
I'm just not participating enough. Because with the school groups, I was like in there every day, a couple times a day, right? But with the Facebook groups,
but I'm not. Hold on. But I'm just not participating enough. Why?
I don't know.
Or don't you want to grow this business? Do you or don't you want to make some money? Do you like? So what? So what the heck? Why aren't you participating with every ounce of energy, focus, and attention you've got? Like, seriously, why are you holding yourself back? I'm asking. Like, what's?
I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess. Just like I'm trying to do stuff, but I'm not like. It's not like there's no real goal with it, I guess. I'm thinking. Like, I know I want to make money.
Subscribers, and you want to make $1,000. That's the goal. What you're doing right now isn't getting you there.
No.
I'm asking you to do the work, to turn up the volume, to make the commitment, and do all the things. So, like, okay. So here's the deal. You have this homework sheet.
Yep.
And I'm looking at it right now, and like as I'm looking at it, only one of the items is crossed off, and you just crossed the item off. But like, you need to cross the items off as you're getting the items done, as you're getting the things done. It should be happening here. Like, you should be celebrating it and focus on knocking all these things out before you're in my meeting together. Yeah. And like, I don't feel like you're just like, why did you commit to doing all these things if you're not willing to do them?
I think maybe I put too many.
Did you?
I must have. Yeah, I would have. I did.
Okay. I mean, how much time? Realistically, how much time every day are you working on doing this work?
Right now, I do a half hour morning, and then after work, I try at least a half an hour or more. But some days it works after work, and sometimes it doesn't. Depends what's going on with the family, so it's kind of tricky. But I do get up extra early in the morning to do work on my business.
So you need to enroll your family in your new schedule.
Yeah.
Right. You really do, dude. If you want to get this going, you need to set time aside and dedicate that time.
Yeah.
right? And if it's exclusively in the morning or exclusively in the evening or whatever, I get it. But like, you can't let yourself get sidelined like that, or you're not gonna make the progress you need to make.
Yeah.
Right? I
Right.
mean, it's just like showing up for work. You need to set
Hmm.
the time aside, and you need to go, and you need to be there with your full attention.
Right.
Or it's just you're not going to build up enough momentum to get things off the ground. And so meeting with you like in this format, it's like it's putting a spotlight on where you're bumping up into challenges, right? So like when we look at this, when we look at this sheet, like set up calendar times to work on business, half hour in the morning from 4 to
Yep.
4:30 a.m. and then 5 to 5:30 p.m. Did you put that on your calendar?
I did. It's in there
Awesome.
on my Google Calendar.
Great. Then make sure to cross it off on the list,
Okay.
right?
I got my physical sheet. I got a few cut out done there, but I didn't do it on the Google sheet.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, just so that I can look at it when we're checking in and find out what's going on, right? Like keep
Okay.
track of it. It's super important. It's super important. Now, setting up social channels. So you bought your new domain, but setting up, or at least getting the social channels set aside,
Yep.
doesn't actually take very long.
No.
Okay. I understand starting the meetup. So like, what's the holdup on that one?
The meetup?
Yeah. No. The
It was
social
just
channels.
nothing. I just didn't. I was just like just stuck on the domain thing first. So I want to make sure if people go to my domain, there's something there, and I wasn't
Okay.
sure if I should do the other thing.
Yeah, but Curtis, building a landing page on your domain wasn't one of your action items.
No.
So you see what I'm saying? Is you said you like got stuck on the domain name and got worried about what should be there, but that wasn't your action item. Your action
Okay.
item was set up the social media channels.
Yep.
So like focus on getting the to-do list items done. That
Okay.
is the thing. You have to make a commitment and do those things. And if you have extra time, then go down other random rabbit holes. But like that to-do list needs to get done every single week without fail. Like, or for the rest of your life on your business, or you're just not. It's never going to work unless you commit
Okay.
to knocking those things out and really creating that list of things you need to get done, right? On an ongoing basis. So, okay. So, I also see, there was the meetup group, and then you
Yeah.
got stalled out because they wanted to charge you, which, okay, but like, find a way, right?
Yep.
Engage with my group, post daily, check replies.
Yep.
So it sounds like you did some stuff with your group, and you
I
posted
did.
quite a few times, not quite
Yep.
daily, but almost, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's right.
Great. And did you private message all the people that joined?
No. My group, I do, but not in the other groups. I did not.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, I
if
mean, you
people join
shouldn't
my group, I
you
always
shouldn't
message
private
them.
message. Well, they're not your groups, but like when people interact with you in any of the other groups, reach out and just say, "Hey, thanks for responding to my post in the blah 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 group. How's it
Yeah.
going?"
Okay. Yeah.
You know. Then there's join 25 parent groups and offer some coaching or something helpful, right? So,
Yep.
here's what I need you to do: is take all of these items from week 1 and week 2, transfer things into week 4,
Yeah.
and repeat anything that should be repeated, right?
Okay.
But
Yep.
the key is you have to get them done. If you don't get, like, otherwise we're just talking in between,
Yeah.
and so it's like, in my opinion, I know your schedule is hard and I know you're working hard, but in my opinion, doing a half hour at 4 a.m. and a half hour at 5 p.m. is no way to build a business. Like, I think you're fooling
Enough.
yourself. It's
Okay.
just, it's not enough time, and you're not, it's like it takes half an hour for your brain even to get online and focused on what you're doing, like, and in tune with it to do a really good job. Like it, so it's kind of like by the time you're actually ready to do some work, you have to go on to your next thing,
Right.
so better to have some time set aside than no time set aside, though, at the same
Yeah.
time. Like, better to have that time there to work on something than no time. But I really would encourage you to, like, at least do an hour in the morning and an hour at night, or something like that, right? Because you have 8 more weeks in order to make some massive progress, right? So, like, set some time aside, make it happen, get these things done so we can actually get into the difficult stuff, because this is all set up. Everything on your list right now is like early foundational stuff. Like, there's a ton more stuff to do, but we have to get the basics out of the way first.
Okay.
What would you say is what's the biggest challenge that you've either been facing this week or over the course of the last month since we started working together in this capacity? What's the biggest difficulty that you're dealing with? What's the biggest challenge? What's holding you back from making more progress?
Maybe my list is too big of to-dos, I guess, and I'm not getting fulfilled fast enough. That's what it seems like to me. Maybe the time factor. I think just getting more time to do the stuff is key, and I'm not doing it. I think, like I said earlier, half an hour here and half an hour there is not enough. So I gotta put more time into it to make it work, or fill in more spots throughout the day. Like, if I'm at work, I've had like 5 minutes, I can probably do a Facebook like research or do a post or something, right, in a group or two.
Right.
I have like 5-10 minutes here and there. So try to fill in some more gaps with more focused attention on my business activities, because I know that I don't always have enough time before or after work, but during work there's like little gaps. I have breaks and stuff, and maybe I should focus on doing stuff with my group, or say, hey, the guy made a post, respond to it, or whatever, right? So that's okay too. That works because you got notifications on Facebook, right?
Right. Cool. So yeah, I would highly recommend. So the reason I'm saying go join all the Facebook groups about parenting is because you want to be part of the biggest, most responsive ones.
Yep.
Which is not going to be all of them, but you need to find them. And
yep.
It might be that you find some very small groups that are very responsive, and they're responsive because they're small. Or you might find that you find some new groups that are small,
yep.
that are growing, right? So I'm not literally saying you have to join and consistently be part of every group. But like, if you do join all the parenting related Facebook groups and you do contribute content to the ones that seem to have activity, then you're going to, and you're helping people are going to follow you. People are going to join your list. People are going to listen to your podcast, and people are going to join your group and buy your stuff. But, and it's not like you're going to be using Facebook groups to grow your list forever. You know, that's one little easy free strategy you can do in between things. There are a million others, but to get the ball rolling, I would really recommend that. But what's stopping you from putting more time and more concentrated time into knocking these things out?
Nothing really, just trying to do it, really. Just doing it. Just get there and do it work.
Do you want to do the work?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And like, in terms of your to-do list, it's not really about getting all of the items on your to-do list done, Curtis. Like, that's cool. It'd be great if you do, right?
Yeah.
And you need to focus on that each day in order to make progress. But it's really about making as much progress as you possibly can in the direction of your goals, and not taking your foot off the gas. Like, going after it with everything you've got every time you can, while keeping the rest of your life in some kind of balance, right?
Right.
And we want to get you cooking. So, I do encourage you to be a lot more active in Facebook groups and other places where parents might be hanging out. So, for example, right, you want to grow your parenting podcast, right?
Yes.
So One thing you absolutely can do. Well, we got kind of an interesting comment here, actually, that I don't agree with, but I want to throw it up here anyway, just to kind of point out to everybody. So JM, I mean, interesting perspective. JM says, good luck being a guy on a parenting Facebook group. They're pretty toxic and nasty to the other women with normal households. They're not going to readily accept a man into their circle. So that's very interesting. And I think you can use that to your advantage. Because I would generally agree that as a whole, women are more interested in parenting than men as a whole. Obviously, men are parents too. And I think maybe one of the ways for you to focus on this is by interviewing women. And so one of the things that so look, Curtis, there are all these Facebook groups and there are all these podcasts about parents. All right. You're trying to be more helpful and to gain more exposure. All right. It's not about Facebook groups. Facebook groups are just one place. All right. If you wanted to build up your podcast following, you absolutely positively could be interviewing a woman from a podcast, or not necessarily just women, but you could you're probably going to interview mostly a woman from a parenting Facebook group or a parenting podcast. And you can do a podcast, you can do a live stream, but you could do that 5 days a week. You could certainly do it Saturdays and Sundays, but by constantly reaching out and constantly improving your interview skills. You see what I'm saying? So this could happen by reaching out to the owners, to the administrators of the biggest Facebook groups for parents. It could be done by reaching out to the owners of the biggest parenting podcasts that are out there, right? But if you don't reach out and collaborate and connect and find a way, you're never going to grow. Right? So
9 minutes
awesome. Yeah, so cool. So JM, I'm not saying there aren't horrendous threads on Facebook. Like in every category, there are groups of complainers, right? Complainers, whiners, negative people. That's all fine and good, but that doesn't mean that. I'm 110% for Curtis being one of the only guys in the parenting niche. Like if you want to stand out, that's a great way to do it. Curtis, I really do encourage you to do one way or the other, do more reach out every single day, right? Every single day to people who have audiences in some capacity and find a way to do something cool together, right? Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a short, because I know you need to go. We're going to do a short hypnosis session today. And I think I know exactly what to focus on, but is there anything else you wanted to share with me about your week or anything else that you're struggling with or dealing with where you're bumping up against obstacles that are making it so it's hard to make progress?
No, I think we covered them already, actually.
Okay, cool. So biggest thing, get your to-do list items done. I recommend just do them in order and don't let anything get in your way, and knock at least one of them off the list every single day, no matter what. Real simple. Full commitment. Get them done. No one else is going to do it, and there's no reason to wait on any of them. Right? Seriously. Okay, cool. So guys, we're going to roll into the hypnosis session. We're doing a short hypnosis session today because we've spent a lot of time on the coaching portion. If you're driving or operating any heavy machinery, please shut off this video, come back to it later. We're going to go in and do a little focused visualization to help Curtis get more shit done. So are you ready?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So, Curtis, just go ahead and get yourself comfortable. And everyone watching and listening, just go ahead and whenever you're ready, take a nice, slow, deep breath in. As you close your eyes, just begin to allow yourself to relax. Just begin to allow yourself to relax from the top of your head, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to the very tips of your toes, and completely relax. If you're beginning to hear my voice, what I'd like you to do right now, as you hear my words, is repeat the words that you hear through your ears, in your own mind, in your own voice, in your own way. Because all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. And you've been learning how to relax more and more, to move your mind into a hyper-focused state of awareness, where you begin to learn new habits, new responses, new ways of thinking, acting, and being. I'd like you to imagine your business to-do list. As you begin to relax and begin to focus, it doesn't matter if you can read it in your mind. I'd like you to imagine it on a piece of paper, your punch list, the items that you're working on getting done with each and every progressive day, with each and every progressive week. And I'd like you to see those items. They're built and structured specifically to help you grow the business that you desire to grow and achieve the freedom you desire to achieve. And as your mind continues to become more and more aware, more and more focused, more and more committed, you can see yourself checking off and crossing out 1, 2, even 3 or more of those items each and every week. You become more and more aware of when your mind hesitates, causing you to wait. You immediately become conscious of waiting, of hesitating, of holding back on taking the action that will move you closer toward your goals. And as you become more and more aware of that hesitation, more and more aware of that hesitancy, of the resistance, you naturally, easily, and automatically remember the phrase, do it now, do it now, do it now. And you become more and more committed to completing the items on your business punch list with each and every progressive day, with each and every progressive week. You build on previous successes and you become more effective, more efficient, and more able to get more done in less time, because your mind is completely focused, completely excited and enthusiastic about doing the things that you need to do to build the business of your dreams and create the wealth you desire in the future. As this begins to be the case for you more and more, you naturally, easily, and automatically find a way to get it done. You find a way to get it done today, no matter what. You take the actions you've been waiting on taking. You take them with full commitment to yourself, to your partner, to your child, to your family, to your subscribers, to your listeners, to your followers, to your clients, to your customers. And you don't let anything stand in your way. Any obstacle simply serves as a reminder to focus your mind and do it now. To get it done as quickly and naturally and automatically as possible. And if for some reason you need to move on to the next item, then you do. And you make more progress. As this consistently happens more and more, you realize that you are becoming an entrepreneur. You're self-driven, self-motivated, and fully committed to yourself and your goals. And in just a few short moments, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And as I do, it will be time for you to return fully back into the room, aware, alert, and ready for action. Beginning now. 1. Beginning to return fully back into the room, taking a nice slow deep breath in. Exhaling. 2, stretching out the hands and feet. 3, with the eyes open. 4, and welcome back, Curtis. 5.
Hello.
Awesome. So cool, Curtis. So the name of the game is treat your to-do list like the most important thing in your life.
Okay.
Not really, like, do your best to knock all those items out this week so that we can get started on new stuff next week. Like, really
Will do.
Get as much of it done. But don't wait. Whatever you do, don't wait. Just find a way to get as many of those items checked off and crossed off and done well, but done as possible. Again, if the goal is to grow the podcast, to get 1,000 subscribers while you're doing these things, like you're trying to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
So one quick thing is you create some video podcast content for your channel once a week, right?
Yep. And then I make shorts out of it.
Yeah, I was wondering. So you make shorts out of it, and do you publish those on YouTube every day?
I publish them to a couple different spots. I do TikTok, and Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I do three channels.
Is it building your following on YouTube?
Yes, I think it might be. I get more views on them than I used to, so something's working.
Great.
I don't know about people who are joining, but I definitely get more views on my videos.
Great. What I encourage you to do on YouTube is to look into different ways of posting and learning how to post better, like, because there are on all the different social media channels. Obviously, there are like usually several different ways to post. Right? There's a photo, there's a written one, there's a short video, there's a live, there's long form video, there's reels, all these different things. And so maximize the different ways of posting. Try posting all the different ways, right?
Okay.
But if the goal is build your YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers, put more emphasis on that.
Okay.
Right? If that's the goal, put more emphasis on that. It's good that you're doing the other stuff, but if the goal is build the YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers, then build the YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers. Like when you're doing your reach out to people on YouTube who have bigger followings than you do and interview them. Do a collaboration interview on Restream at least one a week. Really do it.
Yeah.
Right. Cool, dude. Awesome. Well, I hope you have an awesome time jet boating today, and it's very exhilarating. And
sure it will be.
I think that's all for now. Is there anything else that you need before we wrap today?
No, that's good, Tillman. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cool. You're making great progress, Curtis. I'm looking forward to hearing all that you accomplish in the upcoming week.
Okay.
Rock and roll. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. If you haven't joined already, go over to getshitdone.com. We would love to see you there. And if you're ready to schedule your private session, go to workwithtillman.com, and you can schedule your private hypnotherapy session with me on that website. All right, guys, that's all for now. This is Tillman. Thank you, Curtis.
Thanks, Tillman.
Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, later. Bye.